Draco make him beatbox. Hey man, say man, you already know what it is. Gang, gang, baby, yeah. I'm Sal's the Prophet.
I'm B Show.
And I'm Jonesy.
Together we're the Basement Weirdos, and this is the 4G Audio Podcast. Yeah. Lil Wayne's Carter 3 type shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, fucking Spot him, got him. There we go. That's his name. But anyways, so prayers to him and his family, and hopefully that works out for him.
Sure.
But something else, the main thing I wanted to bring up though is the other day we lost a fucking legend of a Canadian comedian. Rest in peace, Norm Macdonald. Something that I did want to say though about that is that the weirdest thing is over the last 3 weeks or a month or so, me and my brother have been watching. Well, he's been watching. I just would walk in and he's watching it. But like some like Norm Macdonald stand up or Norm Macdonald like interviews and shit like that, right? And just like jokes he's doing and shit, just like him being silly and stuff. I was like, yo, this guy's so funny, you know? Like I always thought he's pretty funny, but now like I get him. He's fucking hilarious.
He's got such like a dry humor, right?
Like,
the way he talks and like the way he like presents it.
And he doesn't give a fuck, right? Like he's like, oh, I don't care. Like he's like, you either laugh or you don't, you know?
Yeah.
And because he can be offensive sometimes, right? But anyways, but we were watching the shit, and I remember at one point I was going out to the front, like I went to the front door or some shit, and I was gonna turn around and say like, man, imagine we're like filling ourselves full of Norm Macdonald and then he like dies, you know? Like, no, don't say that, because then you're just like bringing it up, you know?
Right.
Jinx it style.
Well, yeah, and then it was like a week or two later, whatever. They're like, oh, my dad's like, oh, he died. I'm like, what? I'm like,
Crazy.
well, I'm like, we've been watching this shit, right?
Yeah.
But we will move on. But one thing I do have to say is that just a quick, brief joke that he would do. So Steve Colbert said the other night at the start of his show, he gave a big shout out, this and that, and he said, you know what? He's like, if anybody in the world was going to do a Norm's dead joke, it was Norm Macdonald.
Yeah.
You know, or like if anyone's going to get away with it or be able to pull that off, it's Norm Macdonald. But then I saw Anthony Jeselnik said something about like, he's like, suffering with cancer, fighting cancer for 9 years and not telling anyone is totally a Norm Macdonald thing to do or something like that.
Right.
But the one joke that stuck out in my mind just as a quick fucking joke, whatever, because he has a joke that's 12 minutes long, and it's like Andy Richter, or whatever his name is, from Conan or Dave Letterman or whatever. He's like, that was like a fucking walk up a mountain to see a turd or whatever, right? He's like, but so this is just a quick one, whatever. But Ottawa Rap Stars posted it too, and this is just like his style. But he goes, I thought of this the other day. He's like, they asked me for my ID or whatever, right? And he's like, yeah, I got ID today. Yeah, he goes, ID. He goes, the fuck? He goes, the I is short for I, and the D is short for dentification. You think could have split that up a bit better, you know?
Yeah.
But anyways, either way, I think he was a fucking genius. The first time I believe I saw him was either Saturday Night Live with the news thing, or it was Billy Madison.
Yeah.
I think the first time I understood him was Billy Madison.
He's
But
an Ottawa guy, right?
Yeah.
I think he was not born in Ottawa,
No?
but he
Right.
grew up in Ottawa or something like that.
Okay.
I forget where they said he was born, but they did state where he was born, but then they said something about
Grew
Ottawa.
up in Ottawa.
For a while.
But either way, rest in peace to the fucking legend. I just want to bring that up.
Absolutely.
And like I said, I just wanted to give a little backstory because like I said, we've been watching a whole bunch of his stuff lately.
Right,
and like
yeah.
that happens, I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, either way, he was golden.
Yeah.
I don't want to skip over it, but at the same time, on with the show. So the reason why you're all fucking here tonight is to watch us fucking fuck off.
Be a bunch of hooligans.
Jerk off with the boys. But anyways, like you said, I'm Sal's the Prophet.
I'm B Show.
And I'm Jones.
Yeah, sorry, we're doing it again. This is the 4G Audio Podcast tonight. We got a special guest. We got fucking Soul Physical in the motherfucking building.
Is this round 3?
I noticed
It's-
you got the mic so close, man.
Oh yeah, I tried.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
This
know. I
might
tried
be
to
a
like
A little bit like that.
Yeah.
and the other thing too is whenever we're at
Mic
the
check.
the studio and shit, like with the table and stuff, I had this thing where I would like kind of like rub my like face on the beard
Yeah,
or my
yeah.
face
Face
on the
on the
mic.
beard,
I mean my
yeah.
beard on the mic or whatever. So like I end up getting really close and I realize I'm like, oh shit, wait, I'm like
Like
making out with
playing
the
with it,
microphone.
yeah.
Like yeah. But no, so how about you've been through the show? You came through. This
I
is
came one
thir-
time, yeah.
This,
Just
but this
once?
you came,
Once.
but didn't you come with?
I
Ricochet?
came with Anthony
Right.
Wilson.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
Oh yeah, you were just the couch guy.
That's it.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. So
He kept popping in though. I remember this now, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that night now.
I think we were
was a good
promoting
one.
a video or something like that. Or,
I
don't
think
know.
you're promoting Groundwork Records.
That's it. Yeah.
At the time.
Yeah, because we were actually
As a
recording a,
label.
CD at that time together as
Yeah.
like individual artists.
Right.
So that went pretty good, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
we still have all the tracks. It's just I'm slowly releasing everything on Spotify right now. So
singles, man, singles.
singles,
It's a
but
single
I
game,
have
man.
enough material to drop like 3 albums.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was recording through the whole freaking pandemic, like maybe just before that and throughout the whole thing. So I was
Okay.
like, I didn't even know the whole pandemic happened, you know?
This guy's in the
Writing
booth
an album.
somewhere. Like, yeah.
That's it. And even
Shit.
with my line of work, like I'm going on into people's, you know, like private properties and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So like I didn't really see too much, you know. By the time it's hitting the news, I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck's going on now? Vaccines, holy shit, holy shit.
Well, I was gonna
You were in
say.
a fancy house recently, eh? Like,
Yeah.
saw just
We were shooting a video.
oh, is that what it was?
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
like in the bathroom, like. Oh, there's a fucking-
Oh, okay, no, you saw that one. The reels are fucking. Yeah, I was working at that house actually, and I was taking a nice shit. And,
Yeah.
in
I
a
was gonna
fucking
say-
like 20 feet ceiling place.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
It was it was an embassy. I'm not gonna say which one, but yeah.
Because I
I'm gonna
fucked
get
up that
trouble.
washroom.
Shit.
Shit.
So
Yeah, somebody somewhere is like, yo, the
Took a shit in a
embassy that I
different
work
country.
at, the
Yeah.
fucking. toilet's
Literally, I took
broken.
a shit in a different country.
Shit.
I like that one. But thanks if you guys having me on. You know,
Well,
got
thanks
a
for
couple.
coming out, man. Shit.
couple
always our
things to talk
pleasure.
It was
about,
kind of
yeah.
last minute too. We just got in touch, and then I was like,
Last
"Shit,
minute.
we got a date." Like,
We got some big things happening, so might as well talk a little bit about
Yeah,
that.
man,
And
so
then,
you got that music video in the works?
yeah, so we recorded a music video. The song's called "Tell Me How You Feel." It's already on Spotify, so if you guys want to go check that out as a single, it's like an early release, whatever.
Okay.
So people go check it out. It's I have a message for the mother of my kid, you know, like the
Okay.
ex, you know. So we just switched that role around a little
Yeah.
bit in that song, you know. So I have a song where I'm talking to my daughter, but this one here I'm talking more to the mother, you know.
Right.
okay.
So it's a little interesting.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I
for
like
sure.
that.
For all the single dads out there.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know?
that's me. That's what's up.
Represent.
Yeah, gang.
Hell yeah.
No, it's like like you have to hear like I'm being truthful and honest and like dead honest about my situation. So I'm not gonna spill the beans, but you guys are gonna have to check out the song. But it's pretty deep, man. It's
Yeah,
pretty
man.
deep.
Yeah, I saw a couple clips and shit like that, but it
Yeah.
looks good. Yeah.
So this obviously you saw this in the
teddy
video,
bear.
you know. So this represents my daughter. So everywhere I go, she's there. So we're just like we were trying to reimagine some scenarios where when I did have her, you know. So it's a little you know.
I feel you, man. Yeah, fuck yeah.
There's a story there.
There's a story there, you know.
Yeah.
So we're editing. So they sent me the first clip, and I was like, okay, we want this story to be perfect, you know. So it's actually trying to get that story down, you know. I recorded it with Jamal Jackson, and fucking went really well. We shot some really nice scenes and stuff. So
Nice.
Is that Ottawa too? This guy?
this guy's from Montreal, Jamal Jackson.
Oh, okay.
What
okay.
up?
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Shit.
Well, he shot Rolling Stone. He shot Mistakes. So it'll be the third video he shoots.
Oh,
for me.
okay. Yeah. Okay. So he did some good work then.
Yeah, absolutely. So that song you could check out on Spotify, and so I'm releasing like I was talking about, like the CD that I'm doing with Anthony, that I did with Anthony Wilson. We're gonna call it Bad Boys, and about like 13, 14 songs on there,
Okay.
and I'll put that shit on Spotify too, and
Yeah.
you know.
Well, like you say, you got fucking 3 albums worth of shit to release.
Well,
but I
already-
noticed I didn't really hear from you for a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
not like personally conversation wise, but I mean, didn't really like see or like notice anything too much, you know, or whatever for a little bit.
It's been a little quiet. It's been a little quiet.
No
But then,
live
man, I
shows to
swear
do,
somebody
no.
told me. I swear.
Excuse me, what?
No, sorry, I cut
No, it's
him
good.
off. But I said
No, no.
no live shows and shit.
Yeah,
you know, everyone was huddled
actually,
away.
I mean, we saw each other
So-
at the live show. I think Freddie Fame.
Well, we did for
Right?
sure.
Oh, that's
Just
right.
like
yeah,
like a
yeah.
month
Oh,
ago.
That would have been just before.
Oh,
no,
that
not.
was like
Avant Garde, and Bully Zone's like, "Is that song you show?" Because he came over to my crib one time. He was helping me with my shit, like just trying to give me ideas or whatever.
Right.
Second opinion or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And when I gave him that CD, he's like, "Yo, is that song on there? The one about the mother?" I was like, "Damn, that's the next one I got to shoot then."
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
no
sick,
doubt.
man.
So yeah, I was giving these out. The Back from the Dead mixtape. Actually, this is the full copy here. If you check it out, fuck, it has Louis Rankin.
I'll show the
Yeah. It has Louis Rankin on there. He came over at my crib. We have Trip on that same tune.
Oh, okay.
Ricochet and Louis Rankin. Fuck, he came over at my crib, man. Fuck, hammered as hell though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And the whole live video of that is actually on my Facebook. If you look through my videos on my Facebook page, it's actually on there. The whole live from when he comes into the room and leaves the room. You know,
Yeah.
so the whole recording session, it was amazing, man.
Yo, you know what though? Actually, fucking.
Like we recorded the whole song on that live feed,
Oh yeah.
and it's on the CD.
I have. So I started a question there. I'm gonna skip it though, but.
Don't skip that question.
No. We'll come back to it. But
Okay.
something you just made me think of. You were talking about Ricochet, your brother, and
Yeah.
Trip and shit.
Yeah, that
Um,
goes way back.
Yo, and that's what I was gonna say is that. So I was at Trip's house. I mean, like.
Like Triple
Was
G.
probably before. Well, it was probably before
Yeah,
the
no, we
pandemic.
could
or something.
talk about that.
But yo, I showed up to his house and we were chilling out. Fucking. Actually, yo, they made us a bunch of food and shit. Fire as fuck. But anyways, I pulled up. We were supposed to pull up
with
like,
Mr. and Mrs.
talk
Gazarian,
about some
yeah?
shit. Just his mom.
Oh, just his
Yeah,
mom.
yeah,
Yo, what up?
And yo, shout
out to Trip's mom, man.
and shit. Fucking right. And his homie was there too. Fuck, I feel real bad. I actually forget his name. He has kind of got a weird name.
Tyler Miller?
No, I know a Tyler Miller, but different Tyler Miller. No,
okay.
it was like a like.
Tino?
No, it was like a oh shit, what the fuck? Doesn't matter, but it was.
That doesn't matter.
But
We're,
yeah,
we're not
anyway.
gonna start mentioning
Yeah.
names.
No, yeah, no,
I'm
don't.
gonna get in trouble.
Yeah,
I almost got it. But anyways, no. So
Yeah.
so either way, we were chilling out. We were supposed to talk about some shit. We are doing a thing, right? So anyways, I go up and we're chilling out, whatever. And so then we eat, and I think his buddy leaves or like whatever. Either way, we're chilling out, and he shows me. He's like. Showing me some videos and showing me different shit on the internet and stuff. And he's like, you ever fucking, I'll show you some shit. And he pulls up like it was like an
Did
old.
you show him some Soul Physical shit?
It was an old show that you guys put on or something
Oh.
like that, like in Rockland or some shit.
on YouTube.
And it was, and he said it was like one of the, like, I guess you guys put on a few shows, but I guess this video was like one of the biggest shows, and it was just like packed full
Yeah,
of people and shit. And
Those
whatever.
are the shows we had in Rockland.
Yeah.
I think that particular one, like, do you see just the back of the heads of people? And
Yeah,
it's
it's
in
like
the
from
crowd?
the back of the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one guy standing in front, that's my cousin.
Okay,
And he
okay.
passed away like
Oh, no way.
like 3 years ago.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Like yeah, so he,
Sorry, man.
he
Rest
took
in
he took
peace.
his life and
Oh, dude.
but in that video, which is crazy, I don't even know who took that video. That was him in front of that video.
Yeah.
Like you see the back of his head with Seb, you know, and I have chills looking at that video, and
Seb.
I see myself like rapping on
Rapping
stage.
in
I'm
front.
like, damn, man, who took that video?
Yeah.
Who's Seb?
Seb was my cousin.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I see what
Yeah,
you're
and
saying.
he's in
Yeah,
that video that Justin probably showed you about. So yeah, me, Triple G, Trip, you know, like we go back all the way in Rockland. Like I started rapping with him. Like
Well,
me and
that's
him
the
were
shit, 'cause
like
you guys had
we
the, like,
started
group and shit,
rapping
too, did you
together.
not?
Like
Yeah.
Did you not have like a group
I
together?
taught him how to rap.
you not-
Essentially, no joke. Like I was like
Did you guys
1,
not
2.
have a group though?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
called Blood Brothers Entertainment.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. He told me all about it. He showed me this shit. and I
Yeah,
was like,
no,
cool, yeah.
respect to
And he
Triple
was
G,
like-
man. Fuck, I actually miss him a little bit, man.
Yeah?
Fuck, I'd like to do another song with him. Like, fuck, but on this CD here, Knockin' with Louis Rankin, he's on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ricochet's on there too. It's actually people. I'm selling this for like $5 a CD, so everybody could go on my Instagram,
Yeah.
whatever. Just contact me. I'll ship it out. I'll deliver. I don't care. $5 a CD. Fuck,
So
gangster shit on here, man.
That ranges.
It's
from
hard.
Old to
The
new
tape
stuff.
bangs hard, you know.
Well, like what? Like how old is that?
So this is like I think it's like 5. Well, because we started recording this actually a little bit before, so I would say this is like a classic, you know.
Yeah.
Like so it actually has I don't know, like 5 years ago, 6
Okay.
years. So it's actually my first. Well, we have other CDs like
So
with
like you're putting
with
it out
Justin
now,
and
but it's
shit.
kind of got like a bunch of like throughout the times shit.
It's got some dust on it. Like it's
Yeah.
got some old age a little bit,
Yeah.
so it sounds rugged as fuck,
That's
you
good.
know.
Oh, that's good, man.
Like I
yeah.
said, that tape bangs hard as fuck.
What's it called again?
Ricochet's on it. Back from the Dead freestyle mixtape. on mushrooms, yo, on every.
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
like we were fucked up in those days, man.
Just getting it.
Yeah. I think we bashed your head in like a million times in this thing.
Yeah.
Scraping your teeth in the floor.
Yeah.
Yo, and actually King Khan
Yeah,
was
he's up there
living
a couple times too,
no,
eh?
he was living
He's
at
on
my
there a couple
crib.
times.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, he was like, "Can I jump on this one? Can I jump on this one? Fucking right, could jump on it. Get him in the
Yeah.
studio right now." At that point, we had like fucking foam in the corner walls with the mic standing. We're just fucking rapping in the corner. Yeah. So this one's a little bit
Making
rugged.
it happen.
So I'm releasing this. It's already on Spotify. You can check it out. And if you want to, if anybody wants a copy, $5, Soul Physical Instagram, contact me. Fuck, it's worth it. It's all wrapped up, man. It's, I have a fucking 1,000 to sell, man.
Yeah. There's something about a physical copy too. I like physical
yeah.
copies.
It's just the fact you remember it,
Yeah.
like
it's something you can hold and look
I
at.
know. I
man,
like
you
touching
know?
it. It's like, God
Yeah.
damn it. It's like, and even if you look at the CD, like it's fucking mint, yo.
Yeah.
It's all mint, man.
Well, it's different nowadays too, man. Like, cause you put it online and shit.
Yeah.
Like my brother, like his band, like this is fucking years ago. I'm talking like 15 years ago or some shit. His band, like, they put out like an album and shit. I think you can still find it on like, oh come on, Bandcamp maybe or something. But it's on like something. But it's not on. There's.
Is that even good? Is it good to post this shit
I guess
on there?
it used to be. I guess it used to be a big
Bandcamp?
thing.
I
I
think it
gu-
used to be.
Like
But
I'm
like-
on SoundCloud
but
a
that's
little
what I
bit,
mean.
but
Well, yeah, SoundCloud too. is
Spotify, I
alright.
just jumped on, so
Yeah.
But I just mean, like, it's like Spotify wasn't around then. Fucking even I don't even think SoundCloud was around then. Whatever, you know.
No.
So they had it on like Bandcamp
what's
or some
fun,
shit.
too,
Yo,
like-
well, just real quick. So they had it on like Bandcamp or some shit, right? But like, unless you have that physical fucking copy of that CD,
Yeah.
you cannot get that music.
Yeah,
or if
that's
you
it.
have the access to that account that has that shit on it, then you can listen to it, right?
Yeah.
So like when my brother sends me the link or like his buddy sends me the link, I can go onto it. But other than that, you need the fucking physical copy to listen to it. So my point is just like, yeah, like, so it's good to have the physical copy.
Yeah.
But even nowadays, you put it on fucking Spotify and have the physical copy, it's still going to be on Spotify.
no,
or whatever,
absolutely,
right? Like, yeah.
absolutely. And you know what's really good about having the physical copy is that you get to
put secret songs.
sell this.
Right.
You get to sell this and keep all the money.
Yeah.
I mean, no, but I'm telling
for
you.
sure.
I mean,
No, for
as
sure.
an artist who's trying to, it's merchandise.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's like buying a T-shirt. It's like buying, I bought $1,000 and sell them at $5 a copy. That's what, $5,000. I could sell them at $10. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever people want to pay for, it doesn't matter. Donations, but it's just to say, like, if it's a way to, it's a revenue as well.
Right. I know Tom McDonald. He only releases his albums
Hard copies.
like as merchandise. Yeah, hard
yeah?
copy.
Yeah.
He'll release singles on Spotify
Yeah.
and all that, but his albums, you can only buy them
Yeah.
off his
Yo,
merch website.
Yeah,
Kasky-
he's really killing shit, man.
Yeah.
like
Oh, for
he's really
sure.
like. I mean, I'm a fan, but I can respect the work ethic he puts in there.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yeah, I kind of watch that guy from the outside.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a lot of his songs, like, even though they have different messages or they're different, like, stories or, like, messages or whatever the fuck, but, like, I just feel like it's the same adventure every time.
A little
So,
bit.
I
For
gotta
sure
listen to some of
is,
Show Me
yeah.
God's pretty
You
good. that's
listen
pretty
to
good,
like
whatever.
a couple and then like,
But I won't, like, re-listen
kind of
to his
rotates
stuff.
around the
Yeah.
No,
shit.
yeah, and it's like you said, I respect him and like his shit, and like he makes a lot of very valid points too. But I feel like he's the kind of guy I'm like, I just don't have the like attention span to like.
Yeah. You hear it once,
Listen to
you're
the
like,
guy.
I heard it.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
you
yeah.
have
That's
to
it.
say.
Yeah, I
That's
got your
it.
message,
Yeah.
but nothing against him. I like.
I mean,
like
he
said,
records
more
he
power to
makes
him.
his own beats. He records his own
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, he does it
Nova
all, man.
Rockefeller's his girlfriend. He
Yeah.
records all his videos
Yeah.
and stuff like
Okay.
that. I mean, they're a
Yeah.
team. I mean, you got to respect it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
For sure.
And he made a track called Eminem or something like that.
But,
Yeah. Dear
And it was
Slim.
Dear Slim,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
yeah,
yeah?
yeah.
Fire,
It was
yeah.
actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Eminem actually produced that beat.
Yeah, I
No way.
heard
Oh.
that. I heard that.
Yeah.
actually, I might have heard about this.
So
yeah,
then the
just
whole
from the beat
video
thing.
is like a reenaction of
Stan.
the Stan
Yeah.
shit, So I was
Oh,
like,
yeah?
fuck, is he even allowed to do that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, how the
yeah.
fuck did he do that? So like, as an artist, he's very intelligent,
For sure. Dear Slim.
Would you say? Oh, Tom McDonald with the selling
Dear
the
Slim.
albums like merch and shit.
Yeah.
Kasky just released an album not long ago. I don't know if you know Kasky, but he released an album not long ago. But same thing. He sold it as merch, like he just like, or not as merch, but like
If you wanted to hear it.
you could only the only way you could hear it was buying this
Like,
album,
I mean,
right?
when
But
you're
he
at
sold
that
them all.
level,
He sold
right?
them all for $100.
Oh, Like it's
He
$100
got more than
exclusive.
just
bucks
the
for an
CD.
album. Yeah, and man, and then fucking the thing is I was like, fuck that, man. Like, you know, I'm like, I actually really like Cassie and like whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm not paying no $100 to
Yeah.
listen to fucking whatever. Who cares how many songs it is? 100 songs, whatever. Even, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't care. I'm like, give me $100 for a fucking album. Like,
Yeah.
and then on top of it, I gotta put it in the fucking CD player and listen to it. Like, fucking, I'll just go to Spotify.
Yeah, well,
or
that's
Yeah.
that's the
right?
big argument. Like I'm having online.
But he ended up selling them, though. Is my point, though. Is yeah, I was like, what the fuck,
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
that. And he ended
no
up
doubt.
selling. I forget what he
Yeah.
sold, like 1,000 of them or something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Shit. Like online, it's like it's why are you still doing copies? Nobody has a CD player. What the hell? No one has a CD player. I mean, does that computer have
Yeah.
a CD player?
fuck
yeah.
mine.
Right, it has a CD player. Does
Mine
that computer have a
doesn't.
CD player? It has a CD
It
player.
actually does.
My
Mine-
Mac has a CD player. I think.
Wait, your Mac does? How,
Yeah.
what year is it?
It's a Mac Pro. Yeah, it has a CD player. I have a
Mine doesn't.
I have a tower.
Yours doesn't?
Mine
no,
doesn't.
no, you're
Shit,
talking
man,
about the
mine
Mac
does.
Pro.
I know. I was gonna try and watch
No,
a
no,
DVD
like
on it one day. I'm like,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
I have that
doesn't.
tower. So you pop
Oh,
the
you
CD
have a
in.
yeah, you have a ROM drive
Oh,
then.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
You
right.
put it on a playlist on iTunes. And don't tell me nobody's got CD.
Yeah.
Don't CDs.
But
What
what?
the-
But I don't.
What's
I don't
going
fuck,
on
I
here?
don't fuck with iTunes though.
I'm
then
on.
what do I
I'm
do?
on iTunes too, yo.
Yeah.
But I can't get this album on iTunes.
Yeah,
But
you
see, I don't
can.
fuck with-
This album is on iTunes.
But I don't have iTunes though.
Well, then you got Spotify. Do you have?
Is it on Spotify?
It's on Spotify.
Oh, okay, I thought the only way you could get it was
No, no,
copy.
no, no.
Okay,
Hell
no, I
no.
thought. Sorry,
I'm
I
not
thought
at
that's,
that level
No,
yet.
I thought that's what you were saying. I thought
Backed it
that's what we
off.
were saying. Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah.
I'm not at
No,
that
I see,
level
I see,
yet.
I see. Okay, I was like, shit, man, what the fuck? But yeah, okay, okay.
I got 536 followers on Instagram. Come on, guys, go on my Instagram and boost that shit up. Let's go to
Fucking
1,000.
Go get him.
What is
Come
it
on,
though?
man. It's so physical.
At Soul Physical. That's
at
so fucking
Soul-
easy.
Like this, SOUL Physical. Hit you like a critical.
Ooh,
Yeah,
but
what's up?
just while we're plugging shit real quick, give us a like, comment, subscribe, all that fancy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
you
you
know?
better.
better.
You
Fucking
better. You
right.
fucking better, man. What's
Yo,
up?
once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we'll go live from our mobile units, and you can see us do anything from anywhere. It'll be awesome. You can also go to our
Yeah.
OnlyFans if you click on our link tree. You can go to our
can.
OnlyFans. I swear to God, we have an OnlyFans.
do.
Yeah.
I have a video that's trying. Man, I was like, I'm gonna go to OnlyFans because there's certain videos that they won't let us post, and they're taking down.
Well, you're not
off
allowed
of our
posting
Instagram.
ass crack anymore.
No,
No,
it's
you're
just
allowed.
it wasn't
You're
even.
allowed?
still allowed.
Oh yeah,
Are you
just-
allowed to show your clit?
just no nipples and shit.
No
but no,
nip-
but
so
no.
cl-
So, but
clip
my,
and no
but, yo,
nipples.
but my point is that I went and I was like, hey, I wanted to make a Instagram or a OnlyFans for us so that we can post shit that we aren't allowed to post on Instagram,
Yeah.
and that only our fans
Like
will
a
see it, right?
Patreon.
Like, yeah, exactly, right. But then the thing is then I fucking went and one day I made us an OnlyFans, but I never really like posted anything.
What the fuck are you posting on there, bud?
It's not fucking dicks and shit. It's fucking just,
No.
but it's shit.
Content
It's the reason
that you
but,
can't get on
but this is-
Content?
Instagram.
But yo, this is but
Putting some
Doug,
content on there?
this is what OnlyFans was originally for.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't for fucking like tits and shit, you know. What it was for was only your fans are gonna pay to be there, right?
Mm.
So, man, think about it. You have
Yeah,
say-
yeah. Well,
say
I've
you
heard
have- but yo,
rappers do that shit
But
too,
yo,
right?
say you have 2 million followers on Instagram, right? There's a good chance that if you make some fucking joke or you put something out there, somebody is going to report it. Somebody's going to be upset, right? So now Instagram's on your ass, right? And then you get deleted off Instagram. But you can put whatever the fuck you want on OnlyFans. So
Yeah,
you're-
but I heard different now.
no, but the thing is the people that are paying to be there to see
What's the
you.
premiums like? What are people paying?
No, no, that's besides the point. My point is the reason why they made it is because the people that are going to be on your page that pay to be there are going to be your fans that want to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
So if you,
The idea.
you know what I mean? So they're not going to,
Oh yeah.
but they're not going to report you because they have paid to be there because they know that you're going to say this. Like me and my brother were talking about last night. Anthony Jeselnik, he's a comedian.
Yeah.
He said he had people like, they're like, oh, do you ever have people come in and like they're upset with your comedy or whatever? He's like, yeah, usually it's like guys' girlfriends or whatever, right? And he's like, I've had people come up to me and tell me like, yo, I brought my wife to this show, and he's like, we fucking got divorced after the show because of your jokes, and you're like this dark
Of
humor.
your jokes.
No, this is Anthony Jeselnik guy,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
But my point is though is that like so now I lost my point now.
Oh, here it is.
Paying
Okay, yeah.
People
So,
paying
but here's the thing, okay, right?
tits and
But
giggles.
the whole thing is okay. If you're gonna pay for a ticket to go to Anthony Jeselnik makes like dead baby jokes, 9/11 jokes, like fucked up jokes, right?
Right.
So if you pay money to go to Anthony Jeselnik's show and you're offended by something he said, you're in the wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because he
You're paying
fucking,
to see that.
unless he
Get
walks
yourself
right up,
into
yeah,
it.
exactly. Unless he walks right up to you and like completely fucking is rude to you or whatever,
Yeah,
you know,
right.
then he's a dick. But my point is you're in the wrong because you fucking, you know. So my point is these people are gonna pay fucking $10 or whatever to be on your OnlyFans. Doesn't matter. They're not gonna report you because they know what you're gonna post, right?
Yeah.
But either way, that was the point of OnlyFans, was that only your fans are gonna be there, right? So anyways, I fucking made
And it
one,
was
but I never
flooded.
posted. Well, then whenever I was out west, I went to this place and I fucking did a little like joint and fucking I did a dab and we hung out and I walked around this place. It's like a place you can just chill and smoke and shit. They like sell you weed and stuff. But we go around and shit. I post a video and it's like Instagram won't let me post it. I like
Oh.
got to the end and was just like, no, we're not posting your shit. I'm like,
Oh my
the
God.
fuck?
What's
So then
happening?
I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna post that on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So I turned around and I posted on OnlyFans, but they're still waiting for some fucking shit to clear, like my like ID or whatever the fuck
Oh, yeah.
picture.
I think like if you want to like get money, you have to like give all your.
Yeah, but
Oh,
but
right,
they're
yeah,
just
you'll have to
waiting. But
give
they're
details,
now
yeah.
my point is the video can't post because they're waiting to verify my ID or
You
whatever.
can set up a
Right.
free account,
And
though, right?
they're
Can't
doing-
you? That, like,
Yeah, but I want these. But it's a free account right now. It's not. There's no premium right now. It's free right now.
Oh, okay.
But my point is they won't let you. They won't let me post a video until I give them all my information. I gave them all my information, but now I got an email saying they're just waiting to verify my ID.
They're doing a credit check.
So they just have to have a human being look at it and go, okay, that's him or whatever, right?
Right.
So, but my point is they won't post the video until that's over. So
that's-
now I'm like, oh
yeah.
fuck, I can't send anyone there. I was gonna send 20 people there for free and then make it fucking $5, right?
Right.
But either way, so now they won't let me post this fucking video on there either. So it's not even on there. So I can't even send people there.
So we're gonna post it.
I'm gonna post it on OnlyFans whenever they fucking accept me or whatever the fuck. But either way, you guys can check out our OnlyFans. There's nothing on there.
That's why maybe having a website, maybe, you know. You
We
just-
have a website,
We do,
4gaudiopodcast.com.
then post that shit on your website.
We do.
I don't know how.
Well, talk to your web designer, man.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
That'd be this guy.
I don't know how to do
Who's
it.
this guy? You?
Well, the idea.
I don't know how to do
though,
anything.
Post that
is
shit on the fucking website.
subscriptions, though, right? Like,
Well, and that's the thing is we want people to give us money.
it's kind of
Money.
The idea.
But here's the thing. Okay?
Show me that
no,
money.
But here, so we're
Right.
doing vlogs and shit too, right? So if I do a
What's the
vlog,
channel for your vlogs?
4G Audio Podcast.
Yeah, YouTube.
But like,
same,
but my thing is here's the thing, okay, right? So like,
I saw those Putin vlogs.
yeah, but like, so I do these things like I like shotgun beers and like I chug pints and I do whatever, right?
Okay, there,
Oh,
Steve.
he went
Party,
out
yeah,
west
people
and,
do it.
and
And-
vlogged the whole thing.
Yeah, I vlogged the whole trip out west, but
Yeah.
but like the thing is it's like, okay, it's all fun and games. You post a vlog on YouTube or whatever, right? But like, I post some shit that like I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I'll cut this out and cut this out because like YouTube might fuck me for this and that and whatever. But the thing is, if I cut those pieces out and put them on OnlyFans and then tell people to go over there, and then people will watch the vlog and go, man, I wonder what happened when the camera turned off. You want to know what happened? The camera turned off. Go to OnlyFans, and they go to
Yeah.
OnlyFans, and that's when like,
Okay, yeah.
you know, that's when like the real
Well,
bottles get popped
that's,
and
that's
shit.
exactly. What,
You know, it's
do you
like
have
the
to
behind
pay
the-
to post your shit there?
on OnlyFans.
Did they take a
No,
cut?
they will take. I'm pretty sure.
They
I
probably
assume.
take a portion of
I
what
They
assume
probably
they
take a
take.
portion.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to start my OnlyFans.
But
baby.
see, like, man, a good
For
example
sure,
though
buddy.
is
especially now it's
well,
expanding.
wish I
now.
had time.
but a good
Fuck.
example is, do you know? Oh shit,
You like-
apparel plugs.
Pair of plugs.
You're
getting freaky there.
Nico
Nico
Poster
Poster
Boy. Nico Poster Boy.
No.
No, okay, so he does like apparel plugs, DSGM.
Okay.
Anyways, it's a clothing company and
Oh,
shit,
okay,
right?
shit.
In Ottawa.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, my mind's in a different place right
but
now.
either way, but his OnlyFans, all that's on his OnlyFans is videos of him talking about how he created his brand, how he
So like
makes
tips
all
and
this shit. Yeah, but
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing is only the people who want to know about it
Only the
are
fans,
gonna,
right?
yeah, but only the people who want to know about it
Catching
are gonna
on.
pay
I'm
for it,
fucking-
right?
Yo, I'm gonna
Because-
be a pro by the end of this
because-
episode, yo.
But think about it, right? Why would he post fucking 10 videos on Instagram over the next 10 weeks about this that say he's got 2,000 followers, say fucking 3 people really care about it, whatever, right? But if he puts on OnlyFans, he's not getting any money for that, right? But if he puts on OnlyFans and 3 people watch it, there's fucking $45, right?
Nah, that's it. Just gotta
You know
show a
what I
little
mean?
bit of nipple and attract the ladies
Yeah.
or
It's
the
not about
men.
that, but it's not
Attract the
about
men.
that, man. It's not about that.
No, it's not. Shit.
It's about-
not always about that.
We're
I
trying to
know.
break the sexual innuendos.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
man. It's about them being there to see you and what you do.
like I can do like exclusive shows on OnlyFans.
yeah.
You know,
Exactly that.
charge $2.99. You know,
Yeah.
make it cheap, have a lot
Show-
more people.
And then show a little clip on your Instagram, and everyone's like, "Oh, what the
Little
fuck
nip.
is this?" And
Little
then they
nip.
like hit the link, and they hit the link, and they get
He's
to see the
liking
whole
it.
video.
He's got a blush going on there. Shit.
You know what I mean? That's
I know
how-
what you mean, man.
Let's get it.
I know what you mean. Not
I-
like together?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck
yeah.
is going on?
Styles the Prophet and Soul Physical OnlyFans coming soon.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Fuck it.
Huge
I did
hot collab.
I-
just
I-
a bunch of smiles.
I did mushrooms just the other night.
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna say tonight. I was like, oh shit.
No,
Yeah,
no,
me too.
yo, it was like white, like
Wouldn't be the
white,
first time.
white something. Oh my god, yo, I started writing a book.
Nice.
Started writing a book. It's all like it was like written cricket. Like I was taking pages and keep going, and I just never stopped. You know, it's like now I'm like trying to puzzle it together and
it
trying to see if it
together,
makes
yeah.
any fucking sense.
Yeah.
It made sense
did,
then,
Yeah,
but
you know
like,
what you should
Yeah.
do is turn on a like voice recorder or like a camera or something, like a video recorder, and fucking and then but tell the story to the camera
yeah,
instead,
eh?
right?
Read
That's
it
it.
out, yeah.
That's it. Like no, but like the
And then
whole
hear how it
process of going in, you know. Actually, find me on the block on my YouTube, like that song. We were blasted on mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like the whole fucking thing, man. It was crazy. But there's a point where it's like, okay, I'm too fucked right now. Like I can't. You just need to like, I don't know.
That's like me. That's like me on mushrooms every
But
time.
then after it's like, okay, now I could killing it, you know.
Yeah.
Like, boom.
I don't know, man. I don't like. But the thing is
I've
that-
watched Fantastic
I
Fungi
take too
and
much.
fuck, man, yo, it's
It's
like-
like Netflix documentary, eh? But
yeah,
just-
yo, that's a really good fucking documentary.
You know what you should
man.
watch?
What?
Hamilton Pharmacopoeia.
Really?
Yeah, he's got 2 seasons, but every episode, man, he goes to different places. So like every episode's about a different psychedelic drug.
Okay.
But this guy's a scientist. He's like
Okay.
this little Indian nerdy dude, but he's like a scientist.
Yeah.
But he's always been interested in psychedelic drugs. Every episode's about a different psychedelic drug. So like mushrooms, he goes to Mexico. Because
Yeah.
I guess like Mexico's where like mushroom, not where they like.
Yeah,
came-
yeah. Well,
but
that's exactly what that movie
well, and
showed too.
I don't know if it's where they came from, but I know that it's big in their culture.
Apparently,
So, like-
it expands your brain and shit.
Well, like so, you know how like you go into a church or some shit, and there'll be like a picture, or there'll be like stained glass window or whatever, and it's like Adam and Eve like eating the apple off of the tree or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like the forbidden fruit. All right, so let me tell you about the Bible.
My name's
No.
Eve. I'm like, is this a joke?
Oh shit! No, that's right. Yeah, sorry. No, yeah. But in the Bible, Adam and Eve fucking were tempted by the snake to eat the apple, right? God said, "Stay here, don't eat any apples." And then the snake came along, and was like, "Eat the apples," and then they
And that's
did.
weird because
And
my
then God
Chinese
smited them.
astronaut sign is a snake too.
Oh yeah. But either way, just
Yeah.
but try and follow me because I'm having trouble
Yeah.
following myself.
Okay.
But in Mexican like Christian culture, they believe that the apple wasn't an apple; it was mushrooms.
Okay.
And they think that like when people eat mushrooms and they don't like it, or they're having a bad time or a bad trip,
You
they
eat an apple.
they they think that it's because God's telling you that you shouldn't have done this, and that you have to use it as a tool to like better yourself
Yeah.
and like open your
No,
mind. and
that's
shit.
actually true, man.
So like the guy walks into this place, these guys grow mushrooms and shit, whatever, and he's walking up through the garden, and this old lad walks up to him and he hands him a handful of mushrooms, and he was like, "Should I eat these or whatever?" Right? And the guy was super Spanish, so he couldn't
Yeah.
really talk to him. So the guy takes them and he eats them, and he walks into the building, and they're walking around, and there's like little rooms, it'd be like a bedroom, nothing in it, but it's all like newspaper on the floor with like mushrooms drying
Yeah.
and shit. So he goes in, he's hanging out with these old lads, and he's like, "There was a guy outside and he gave me these mushrooms in the garden." He's like, "Should I have taken them?" And the one old lad, he's like, "Ha ha ha," and he says something in Spanish, but what he says is, "God will tell you."
yeah.
And that's the point. Is they
That's
think-
the point.
Yeah, they think that it's actually, if you used right, it's
Well, can
a
I
tool.
add to
No,
this?
you're done. Or I'm done.
You're
good.
done. I'm
Yeah,
starting. No, but like you're actually right on that because I've done it quite often, and you get to the. Sometimes you're like everything just boom freezes, and I'm bad tripping now. Like everything doesn't make sense. It's almost like your mind resets.
Right.
You know, and then you're trying to think what's going on, and like you're kind of forced in that position where
Yeah.
you have to better yourself. I'm like, oh shit, okay. I'm reflecting on that. Oh, I'm forced to reflect on this now. You know,
Right.
like you can't fight that. What like I've been in those situations
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
This is time to better yourself. Exactly like you're saying. Like, fuck, man, I shouldn't. You know, it's hard to explain. You know,
Yeah.
but
Well, it's like if you're using it to party, like I mean, not that you're gonna
No.
bad trip every time you party, but what they're saying is like if you're not using it specifically as this tool to like
Well,
open
that's
your
it,
mind and
like-
shit, that you will get all fucked up and it will come this
Right.
like weird
Exactly,
thing or whatever,
like-
or a can or
like
whatever.
like before taking it, you're like, okay, I want to be more. Well, I don't know, anything, you know, or I want to fix this, you know.
Well, that's
then
it
you
too, your
take it, and
mindset
then
going
you
in.
you kind of like go in and like, you know, I was with my girlfriend, and I'm like, hey, we're together. We're gonna better ourselves right now. Oh my god, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
You want to better yourself?
You have to
fucking
like
sniff some
be
ketamine?
stronger than the thing, you know. I think
Right.
it's got to be
Well,
mentally.
that's true
prepared.
though. Like even too, like I always say too, there's different types of people, right?
Okay,
I mean, there obviously is, but you'll see where I'm going with this is. So like, the first time I took mushrooms, I took like a fucking half gram. I was like 14 or 15 or some shit, and I ate this shit, and I fucking. Me and my buddies were skateboarding, and there was this one fucking gas station that just got like new pavement, so we were skating on the new pavement and
Yeah.
shit and whatever. Because on a skateboard, new pavement's amazing, right? Anyway, so we're doing this, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh man, it's hot and shit. I'm like, oh, I feel sick. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna puke. Oh fuck! I'm like, I'm gonna puke. I'm like, something's wrong with me. But at this point, I'm like so like sick or so worried about me puking that I forget that I've even eaten the mushroom.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, something's wrong with me, and I lean like this on my knees, and I'm looking down at the ground. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna puke. I'm gonna puke. And like I said, I'm standing in a parking lot of a gas station. Oh, I'm gonna puke. Oh, I'm gonna puke. I'm gonna puke. And all of a sudden, man, I see like in pavement, there's like little like sparkly shits, you know. So I see all that shit kind of sparkling, and then all of a sudden, it's like shoo, 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 and they start flying by my face, and I'm like, oh, this is mushrooms. I was like, oh, I'm like, that's high, not sick. I'm like, cool. So I continue my day, and I'm like, that's awesome, right? One of my buddies, man, him and another buddy, they're a couple years older than me. They took a gram of mushrooms, but they were with another guy that's like a couple years younger than me.
Yeah.
This kid's like in grade 7, they're in grade 10, and fucking they all take a gram of mushrooms. My buddy's sitting in the chair, and he starts melting, and he says, man, he turned into liquid, and he melted to the point where like his head like was on the couch, like his
Yeah.
head melted to the couch. Then he said he slithered off the chair, and he was laying on the ground where like the ground's like this, so he's looking across the ground.
Yeah.
But he says it felt like it was just his eyeballs were sitting on the ground and the rest of him was mush. And I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. I'm like,
fucking awesome,
That's
dude.
what I want, you know. He's like, no, man, no. So
Well,
then the phone rings. My buddy, the other buddy, goes and picks up the phone, and he's like, yeah, one sec. Here he goes, man, it's for you. It's your dad. The guy
Oh,
says, he's like, man,
shit.
he's like, I snapped right out of it. I stood right up. I picked up the phone. I'm like, hello? But whenever he said hello, he just heard like, and he's like, oh, fuck, like something's wrong, right? So his dad's like, you all right? He's like, yeah. So his dad says some shit to him, and he's like, you all right? And he's like, yeah. So he gets off the phone, and he says as soon as he hung up the phone, man, everything just went bad. He just started all fucked up, whatever, and he went back on the ground and shit.
Yeah. Don't call
The
people
other
on
dude-
mushrooms,
The other dude was all fucked up, and
or don't answer the phone. man.
like I said, the younger kid, the kid was in like grade 7 or some shit, had to call the ambulance and the cops and shit for them. They had to go to the fucking
damn, this is
the
like-
cops and the ambulance come pick these guys up, take them away. They're talking to the younger kid. He's in, like I said, he's in grade 7. He took as much as them, and he's like fucking a third of these guys' size, and even still to this day. But anyways, fuck him. He talks to the cops. He's like, all right, see you later. They send him home. Like, yeah, see you later. He took just as much as they did. But either way, my point is that me or like you or like somebody that's more willing to accept the high of mushrooms and like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm melting into the ground. This is awesome.
Yeah, that's it.
But him, he's like, this is scary. This is fucked up. Whereas like when
Well, then that's
well,
when-
the reason why I bring up the me puking thing, or not puking, but getting sick thing, is that in that moment I had a decision to make. Am I going to give in to I feel sick? Or am I gonna allow this is mushrooms and I'm
Yeah.
high? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So is it I'm panicked because I'm melting and I don't know what's going on, or is it I love that I'm melting because I'm high on mushrooms? You know, and like I said, I feel like it's different people or different mindset, I guess, or whatever. That it's like you either accept it or you hate it. You know.
But like too, like when you're tripping, like all you have to do is change rooms, change what you're doing. Okay, right. Stop. Talk to somebody. Like it changes instantly.
True though, yeah.
You know, like you can change that vibe in a second.
Yeah. Like you
know?
said, even change the room and shit. Go to the other room.
Yeah.
Like I was even at a party one time. Well, I shouldn't say party. There's a bunch of us eating mushrooms and fucking. This is honestly the highest I've ever been on mushrooms. This is like I think it was last summer or some shit. Highest I've ever been on mushrooms, man. Like you know, like Scrooge McDuck, where he like dives into the coins. He's swimming through the coins and shit. I was sitting in a chair going like this. I was lifting up my hands, and there was just like, well, I wouldn't say coins, but just like visuals falling through my fingers. And then I'd look at the wall and I'd see all this visuals, and I was like, okay, yeah, look over here. And I was trying to escape the visuals. I was trying to look different ways to get away from the hallucinations.
Yeah.
But everywhere I looked, there was hallucinations.
Yeah,
and I was like,
yeah,
oh
yeah.
fuck.
It's
but at
crazy,
some point,
man.
there's a bunch of us in a room, but this size, we're all like, oh fuck, whatever, yeah. After about 15 minutes, a couple people got up and walked into the front room. There's just like another little like living room in the front, and I was sitting there. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I gotta go take a piss. So I went to the washroom in the front, and whenever I get there, they're like, Styles, come here. They're like, come here. I go in the other room. I think there was just 3 of us sitting there, whatever. We all talk for fucking half an hour, whatever. Now we're just all in this like totally different vibe, and everyone in the back room is like fucking like in some other world. Like we don't hear them, but they're like yelling and screaming and having a hard time, you know. And then fucking we're like, yeah, fuck, we totally forgot about everything else that's going on. And then they come in and they're like, oh, this is going on, and fucking and this, and like, do you have my smokes? And like, where's this? We're like, it's better out here. Like, it's better out here, you know. Like, it's a different vibe out here. Like, you know, it wasn't as like panicky or like as fucked out. But I got these mushrooms out west.
Mushrooms
though.
are crazy, yo.
They got dispensaries out west that sell mushrooms.
Really?
Yeah, man. I got these mushrooms. They're called Harley Quinn. They're
Okay.
the strongest mushrooms they have. Man, they had like,
But like, you can't die from it. Like, as
know
much
how
as
they-
you take, it's
you know how they
you
have
can't
like,
die from
you can
it.
get like THC drinks. Then you can get like gummies and chocolates and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
They had mushroom drinks, chocolates, gummies, everything.
That's nice.
There was a
Yeah.
place, man, I went to. You could get microdose mushrooms without your card, but if you had like a doctor's note, you could get like enough mushrooms to get high.
In the West, like you,
But they
BC?
had, yeah, man, they had what do you call it?
Yeah, because you just went over there.
Yeah,
man.
they have microdose LSD, microdose DMT,
Why isn't that shit
they
over
had-
here?
coca leaf tea,
Okay.
which I bought. It made my face numb and shit too, man. Yeah.
Really?
And then they had kratom and shit too. They sell to you right there. They had peyote and stuff.
What the
They sell
fuck?
to you right in the
Crazy.
store, man. You go in the store and
It's
these
legal
taste
over
things.
there.
Oh, well, I don't think it's legal.
Okay.
I flew home with them and shit. I don't think it's legal. I think it's like how weed. Do you remember like before weed was legalized, they had the gray markets and shit.
Oh, yeah.
There's like a bunch of
It's 'cause
dispensaries
it's
in
coming,
town.
eh?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
coming.
I think that's what it is. Because
It's
even too,
coming.
like I said, this chick was like, "Yo, if you have a note from your doctor, like you can come in and get the shit. You just have to say that you have like anxiety or some shit, and they'll
Right.
give it to you." But they're like, other than that, we can only give you microdose.
Yeah.
So we're like, we're going to the other spot. Went to the other spot. They're like, just fill out this piece of paper and tell us what your condition is. I'm like,
Yeah, right.
anxiety. Just give me
Yeah.
the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, we'll send them
Severe.
to you and stuff too. I'm like, yeah,
Crazy.
for sure.
Crazy.
Yeah. Mushrooms are fun, though.
Mushrooms are fun, man, and honestly, like it opens my mind up.
Sure, it resets your shit too, though.
It
man.
resets your shit, man.
Yeah.
It resets your shit.
Same with ketamine.
Gives you. Ketamine? I don't think I'm.
Never tried it.
Never tried it. And I don't think I will. It's like chemical, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's mushrooms is natural.
yeah. But have you ever?
Like, yeah.
Okay, you remember in the movie The Wizard of Oz when they peek you,
This is turning into a
You
drunk
know-
talk.
you know whenever they
damn
peek,
it.
you know whenever they peek behind the curtain in The Wizard of Oz and they see the wizard,
Yeah.
that's like doing ketamine.
Okay.
You get
Yeah,
to
no,
see,
that's not for me.
you get to see behind the scenes of how the world works,
like
and then
smoking
you
my
like
weed and
then you make your own decisions on that point, and then you realize
Can you write
way
a
the
book
world
on that
works.
shit?
I could probably write a book. I don't know specifically just about ketamine,
Yeah.
but if yes, let's do it.
Let's do it. Like, yo, I mean, fuck. Why aren't we writing books?
I actually think I want to.
No, like, I mean,
I want to delegate
honestly.
a book. I want to delegate a book. I want to get a writer and just like tell them and then have them.
You just
and then
write it, you know, like, and then they rewrite it. You
Well, that's
know?
what I mean. But if I just delegated, like, just so
Yeah,
same
yeah.
thing. But instead of me writing it, I just stand in front of them and
Yeah,
tell them
but I
the
mean,
story.
there's actually websites
they,
you
like,
can go
write it.
on and they do that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Wild.
because I think I would have a good story. But now that you say that, I can make the fucking ketamine,
Yeah.
the ketamine diaries.
Well, that's it. The one I'm working on is called "Something You Already Knew."
I'm intrigued. I was
Right?
I was like, I have so many questions, but it's not done, so we can't talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, that's
But,
it. It's
no,
it's in the process,
I like
and
that.
it's in my mind. Like you're reading in my mind.
Okay.
Like it's like she was reading it and she's like laughing. She's like, "Oh my god, that's what's going on in your head right now." It's like, like you have this thought and that leads to that thought, you know, and that leads to that thought, and it's.
I'm the same way though.
It turns out to be something you already knew. You know, it's actually crazy. The concept is actually good. I'm right. You know, it's feels good to write. You know, other than songs and other shit. You know, just write a book. I used to write books. I when I was young, I fucking drew my own Pokemon series.
Oh yeah.
It's called The Fluids. I had like 100 pages of
fluid.
like the story, and then I had all the different fluids, and then I had them drawn and all the powers and shit like that. And like I really loved writing stories when I was a kid, and I want to get right back into it.
Crazy.
Take a little bit of mushrooms and just write.
Yeah, I won
Right.
like
I want to
won at
write
the fair.
detective shit. I
for
want to
writing.
write, you know.
One at the fair for writing. Can't remember if it was a poem or a story, but I think it was a poem.
It's probably both, man.
Yeah.
You don't know. Am I like I'm writing and it's written like I don't even know if I'm writing a book. Am I writing a novel, a book, or just a diary? Like, you know, like it's what's in my mind at that
Right.
moment.
My problem is I give too much information right away.
Yeah,
So like, you know what I mean? So it's like the first chapter is the book.
yeah.
The other 10 chapters are blank. Or like, you know what I mean? Or they're just random stories about something else. It's like, well, now that the book's over, let's
I
just
had,
talk. You know,
Yeah.
like,
I had one section where it's like because I was using a pencil, like my mind was like, can't use a pen, that's chemical. I have to use a pencil. It's from a
Yeah,
tree. It's
right.
natural,
lead,
right?
lead is a chemical too.
Right? Oh, hey,
Yeah.
But
They're-
like-
in your defense, they're not made out of lead anymore.
It's carbon, which is
It's true.
and I
yeah.
didn't sharpen it the whole way, and I'm writing. I was like, I just realized that I haven't sharpened this pencil,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to figure out if it wants to, and I'm still trying to figure out a name for this pen. Like I had like a relationship with the pen,
Right.
and was like it would like I believe it would.
You're
need a
on
little-
mushrooms, though, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm on
Okay, yeah. I was like,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
I
yeah.
just thought of that.
I'm on
like,
mushrooms.
Sounds like he's fucked
So
up. Like,
I-
oh, wait, yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm,
No, no.
I was really fucked up, and like I was having a relationship with my pen, and I was like, I believe it would need a little bit of maintenance, but it's a little bit stubborn. We haven't called it a name yet.
Right.
Are you writing this? As
Yes,
it's
I'm
happening?
writing this. I'm writing this, and then I'm like, if it was my decision, it would be a girl, a powerful girl.
Right.
You know,
None of the
a
stories
name.
about the pen.
Yeah, well, it
No,
turned-
yeah.
and then like,
I like it.
and then I realized, well, instead of it doesn't want to get sharpened just yet, but what if I press harder? Then it's actually sharpening, and so the harder I pressed, then I didn't need to sharpen. So that was like the conclusion of that little part right
Right.
there. Boom.
Wow.
No, it's like it's
Yo.
like a little like what do you call it? Like a
It's
little side
wild.
note or like a little like you know.
Well, it's like you're reading,
Side
and it's
story.
like it's what was going on in my mind at that time, you know. So, and I only want to write this book on mushrooms, you know. So I'm gonna continue it and like maybe fix it up when I'm sober and shit.
Right.
Like to
It's
make
it's
it
like one
make
of those
sense.
movies or like I only say movie because I've only seen this in movies. So I don't read a lot of books, but I imagine they're in books too. But like in a movie where it's like the narrator talking and he's like,
Right.
you know, like.
Explain.
Then I did this, then I
Yeah.
did this, and for some reason I decided to, you know what I mean? It goes off on this little tangent. It's like, well, anyways, yeah. So Tuesday we were, you know what I mean? It's like, well, anyways, back to the thing.
Yeah.
So let's change the vibe a little bit. I have a beat that I sent you guys there.
Yeah. Let's
Bag
get
of
into
chips.
Lion.
I'm actually I connected with this rapper called Glenn James Lewis. You ever heard of this guy?
it. No.
Me neither, but he's pretty good, man. And I sent him Bag of Chips, and he wants to jump on it. So I sent you guys the beat.
Yeah.
I could spit the first verse.
Let's get
Man,
it.
spit whatever you want if you
I
want to
think
get it.
Jonesy's
Yeah.
bringing it
I
up
could spit
right now.
that first verse, you know.
Oh.
This one
we go.
is more relevant than ever, man.
Oh yeah. Let's get it.
Yeah,
So physical.
it's about dividing cultures. Follow me on Instagram, Soul Physical, baby. Follow me on Spotify. Make yourself a monthly listener. Yeah. Got the white man, the black man. We separate each other like an island. The Trumpsters, the bite. Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Hold on.
The Trumpsters,
No,
the
that's the
Bidens.
beat. Like, no, I have the beat. Like that has the lyrics. Don't put the lyrics. I want to perform this shit. Yeah, no, it's hot, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's actually pretty cool.
That's dope.
It's called Bag of Chips.
All right, here we
No,
go.
no, put the beat, man. I don't.
This is just the beat right here.
This is just the
I
beat.
did- yeah, I did.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cheap out on everybody like that, you know. What up, y'all? What's up, Ottawa?
So physical.
That's right. You gotta listen to the words, man. Got the white man, the black man. We separate each other like an island. The Trumpsters, the Bidens, the whole goddamn world is divided. White fear all started with an idea. Look at me, I survived Overbrook and I'm right here. I came out normal as long as I drink light beer. Hi, my name's Eve. I might be an alcoholic or a drug addict, but I wouldn't know. Never went to a meet. It was nice to meet you. I got no friends, only Mexicans who work for me in a roofing. It's a truth thing. on. Got a 6 in the bag, I got a 9 in your throat. Whoa, I eat a lot of shit for being myself. I'm not scared of not agreeing with anyone else. I've been backstabbed my whole life to hell. Nobody understood how I felt. 30 grams of pot in my pocket. Grandma called the cops that pulled up. Thought it was a blunt in my boxers. Thought it was a rocket. Grabbed the gun and cocked it. Freeze, motherfucker. Thought it was black. Explained it was white. Yeah, yeah. That's all I'm gonna give you guys for now.
So physical.
Hold on, here comes the chorus again. Oh, bag of chips, smoking spliffs. Doesn't matter what color, we all enjoy this. And I wish that the world would switch up that and praise no snitch. I'm no bitch.
Hey.
No
Pretty
beat.
cool track.
Me
And,
no beat.
And I'm gonna be featuring with. I just met the guy, you know, Glenn James Lewis.
Right.
Okay. Where's he from though? Did we cover
to
that?
be honest, bro, I think I
Call
think
him.
it's from Toronto.
Call him right now.
Let's call him now. Let's call him now.
Yo,
Let's see if he
I
answers.
didn't think it was gonna go that way, but yeah. Sick, let's do it.
Let's see if he answers right now.
Tell him he's on the show and ask him.
That's it. People are afraid to answer Facebook calls, man.
yeah,
Huh? It's a pretty intimidating. You tell me to call someone. I'm gonna call somebody right now. What up?
It's funny because earlier today I was thinking, I'm like,
Anyway, Glenn James Lewis, we're trying to call you right now. You're not answering, man.
Yeah.
Earlier today, I was like, "Yo, didn't we call fucking?" I'm not. It wasn't even on the. I didn't think it was on the show. It was, but at first I'm like, "Yo, didn't I fucking get all drunk and call Twigs one night?" And then,
yeah.
So you're like me, man. You're like,
Yeah.
we get drunk and you're like, my girlfriend's like, don't call.
but yo,
Too
I
late,
don't. But I don't. The thing is, I don't. I literally, I don't really. I don't like talking on the phone. Someone will call me and I'll look
we
at
get
it.
in trouble.
Sometimes people will call me and I'll look at it and be like, "Okay, cool." And then once it's done ringing, I'll text them like, "Okay, whatever,"
Yeah.
right? But so like, I'm not even really like a one to talk on the phone. But oh shit, I forgot what I was gonna say now.
God damn it, what's going on tonight?
So bad with it. Oh no, I was drunk. I was like, yo, wasn't I drunk and I called Twigs one night? I'm like, what the
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
was that? When was
Dope.
that? I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then I realized what it was on the show one night and I pulled out his card and I was like, yes,
Yeah.
Twigs, this is number. And I called this fucking
Yeah.
number. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. It was that.
I remember that.
Shit, what that had to do with anything, I'm not sure, but it was gonna be awesome.
Yo, did you guys enjoy what I rap?
Absolutely.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
yeah, oh
Fire,
yeah,
man.
It's
fuck
very
yeah,
clear
man.
and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Well, and you got man, fucking, and you like.
Well, how about I
can
show you
can
guys
sing,
a song?
You can sing without being in a booth. You know what I mean? Like it's like
Yeah, yeah.
Like you got a voice. You know what I mean?
Thank
it's
you.
not like
Thank
yeah.
you. Appreciate it. I've been working on my voice a lot, man. And honestly, I didn't know how to rap before.
Yeah.
Like now I have more voice control and shit. I used to like, I rap it like this.
Yeah, right.
You know?
I
So,
rap like I'm holding my breath sometimes.
That's not good.
No, well, no, but
You kind of have to talk, like rap and talk and like breathing at the same time you're
well, but
rapping.
it's
you know?
not even like I'm holding my breath. Like I'm like trying to conserve my breath or something. So then
Well,
I get to these
that's what-
points where I'm like,
That's exactly like when you rap and you want to breathe at the same time. You
Well,
wanna
yeah, but
breathe
it's-
with
see,
the
I
same
take-
rhyme, with the same line, with the same eyes. Realize what the fuck I'm talking about before you fucking die.
well, yeah, and then so sometimes you'll go and take a big deep breath, or even too. Sometimes I'll say things like on the inside, like on the in or
While
whatever.
you're
right?
recording,
No, but like mostly I guess when
it's mostly like in those live performances.
if it, yeah, but if I'm recording or I'm trying to spit the whole thing at once, then yeah, like I remember
Yeah.
shit. But if I'm recording, just like usually when I'm recording, I'll just do like bars and bars and bars and bars.
Yeah,
and
but
whatever.
the thing is, when you're doing your
But-
live performance,
but
you
that's
have
it.
to modify it so kind of like you can breathe at that word, you know?
Oh yeah, man. Whenever I'm on stage, man, it's funny because I'm like, oh yeah, fuck, I'll come out like hard at first, you know, especially if I do like the
Yeah,
fucking what's it called, learning
You
curve,
gotta
whatever.
go
But I come out,
smooth, man.
hard at first, like yeah, and everything's good. But then I'll come to a point, man, like it'll be like the chorus comes because there's somebody else sings the chorus. Get to the chorus or something, and I'm like,
Yeah, but if you try just talking instead of rapping, like yelling, you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's much, and you go closer to the mic. You don't have
But
to
I
be
just
as
mean
loud.
I just mean what I'm saying is I'm not exerting myself in the start. I'm not saying I exert myself and then I
Yeah,
don't
but
have
how-
it. I'm just saying that I fucking
but
go
but,
like I don't
but
know.
look
And
how these
but I
guys
write
go
my
like.
shit. A lot of shit that I write to though is just like this, like I write like say 4 bars and then I write another 4 bars.
But you
I
smoke a
don't-
lot.
Yeah, and I smoke a lot, but I don't count for the fucking like. Oh, you got to take a breath here. So then, whenever I go do
Yeah,
the
yeah,
first
yeah.
8 bars, I'm like,
No, that's something you got to work on, and
Oh,
that
yeah,
comes
I
with
write it into
time
my
and
thing.
practice.
Yeah.
I got a microphone and a speaker from Costco, and I was just practicing at
Yeah.
home. You know, So
Well,
less is more at a show. I'm telling you, less is more. People want to go loud and shit. You don't go loud. Actually, you just go smooth.
Oh, yeah,
and you
fuck
never
yeah.
run out of breath. I'm telling you, I've learned this. Like imagine the guys that go like an hour, 2 hour shows.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
but
like they know this
Couldn't do that, man.
because you can't
Yeah.
like, ladies and gentlemen, like ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yo, waking up and the smell
Oh,
of
yeah,
the
but that-
bacon. You know, like you
but-
got to rap motherfucking the
But that's what I was.
you know?
That's not what I was saying though. I wasn't saying that I like exert. I exert myself either
Well, you
way. It
exert
doesn't
yourself
matter.
a
But
little bit,
I
I
just
think,
mean
yeah.
I don't give it more in the start. I just mean that like I'm going fine, and then all of a sudden I'm like, what the fuck's going on
Yeah.
Are you guys interested in hearing the song that I recorded for the video?
Absolutely.
right now?
Should we listen? Yeah,
I'm down.
Yeah, we
You
have
down?
that. Yeah.
we could play it. Maybe first verse, second. You know,
Whatever you want, man. You
Play
wanna
it
do that?
all.
Let's listen to it.
Let's get it. Yeah.
let's listen to it. I'm down.
Okay.
Let's check it.
The only thing is I gotta piss.
Go take a piss.
I need to turn my phone off.
We'll play this song. I'm not gonna rap, but this is the video that I did record. It's coming out September 20th. So it's yeah,
It's coming.
it's coming.
Monday.
It's coming. Tell me how you feel now after taking it all from me. Ask me how I feel now after taking it out on me. Walking out was a big mistake. Tell you sorry, but I had to choose my fate. It was harder on me than it was on you. Had more than I could chew that was on my plate. Not a single day as time goes by that I don't think about you on my mind. You're the blood in my vein, the G in my brain, the pressure in my heart inside. There's not one day that ever went by that I do not have no pain inside. But when I pray to God, when I know everything will be alright, will it be alright? Will it be alright? Tell me how you feel now after taking it all from me. Ask me how I feel now after taking it out on me. It's true that I'm hurting, yes I'm human. What do? I keep on moving. Things I can't change, I did not choose. Need to accept them to get through. The time that I put in a letter intended to send it, you never knew what I should say. I was afraid, but difference in age, rejected the marriage, but was it the faith? I was young, never meant to hurt, and yes I did care for her. But the truth is I wasn't ready or sure, and all I did was make it worse. Young and stupid and shit I stirred, that's the soup that I've been served. I learned my lesson when I got burned, that's a message for me to learn. I think that's enough. I think
Yeah.
that's enough, y'all. And it out on me. Tell me how you feel.
Yeah,
now.
that's deep stuff for sure, man.
Pretty deep, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me how you feel now.
Tell me how you feel.
After taking it all from me.
Yeah.
Ask me how I feel now. After taking it out on me.
Yeah, that's good shit, man. You wrote that well.
Thank you.
Very well.
Thank you. And that's what we're trying to perfect the video. And we really hope that it's ready for the 20th. But like, I mean, they're sending me copies. We're doing little tweaks here and there. And I really want to make sure it's perfect. You
Yeah,
know?
of
So,
course, of
I mean, I
course.
only got 500 followers on Instagram. Not that much. You
Yeah.
know? So I'm just really want to boost those numbers.
no doubt,
Come on,
man.
guys. Follow me on Instagram. I follow everybody back now. I follow everybody back now.
You heard the man. Go give him a follow and be ready
And
for
I'll
that
follow
drop.
your shit too, man. We'll follow each other. I'm gonna look at, you know, I mean, right? I think if people follow you, you gotta follow back.
For sure.
It just gives you that more people.
Especially
I
if
don't know.
it's, you know, all local.
I want to see their shit too.
Yeah, right.
I want to connect with these
Here's the
people
thing.
too, right? So
I started doing that for a bit, and I got like I noticed it like seemed to like
what's the thing? Tell us
like,
the thing.
get me followers, or maybe not get me followers, but keep followers or some shit. 'Cause sometimes I find people follow you, and then all of a sudden you're like down 10 followers.
Right.
But my point is that I did
I
that.
just want followers. Period.
Well, yo,
dog.
like I used to go like, but I used to go and like I'd go through like say like whatever, like a weed page or like a hip hop page or something, right? And I'd go through their followers, and I would just fucking follow them all. Or I would go through like their comments, and I would like.
But I'm
like-
talking about following people that
yeah,
follow
yeah,
me.
yeah. No, just listen
They
to me though.
follow me,
yeah,
you
just
know?
listen to me though. So I was
I'm
trying
listening.
to. People were telling me different ways to do it, right? Go to their page, fucking follow people that follow them because they're into the same shit as you are, right?
Yeah.
So like, say follow, go to a whole hip hop page, follow a bunch of people, because then they'll be like, oh, what's this podcast or whatever, right? But then you go to, oh shit, we're doing this. But then you go and you like all the comments on the post or whatever, right? Then these people are like, oh, who's this? Oh, then they follow you, right? So then I was like, okay, I'd do those things, but then someone else say, yeah, follow back, right? So then people follow me, I follow back. So I found like because I would go up and down like little bits at a
Like,
time.
how many followers you got?
But I think I'm like 1585.
1,500?
Yeah.
Wow, man.
But
Like me, I'm on a slow fucking grind right now.
but I just mean in the sense that it's like, okay, yeah, like so yeah, so I'm like, okay, cool. It I don't think it really like gained me a lot of followers, but it kept those followers there
Okay.
when I would do those things, or whenever I would follow them back, kept them there type thing. But then I would like one day I'm like scrolling through, like, yo, I keep seeing these fucking posts of like these like someone's building these like shitty cars and some like fucking computer game or some shit, and they're taking pictures of them. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I look at the fucking guy's
going on
page.
now?
I look at the guy's page. He's like some like handicapped adult dude that like thinks wrestling's real and stuff.
Wrestling is fucking real.
Okay,
dog.
yeah. No, but either
are you
way,
talking about,
I
man? These guys
I
are
even thought of
slamming
my
each
shit.
other
I'm
now.
like, I just said a bunch of shit that get
Don't
me in
talk
trouble.
about wrestling, dog. I'm gonna
But-
get pissed.
But either way, but my point is that I was like, wait a sec. I'm like, I'm following some fucking dude that like, A, I have no clue who he is. B, I don't really fucking care about what he's posting. Yeah, he's posting 3 times a day, but I don't fucking care. And on top of it, I'm like, I can't even read what he's saying because it doesn't even make sense. Like whatever. Like I don't need to follow this guy.
Yeah.
So it's like it's clogging up all my shit, right? So lately I've been on a thing where I've been like, I'll go to people, they're not following me, boom, unfollow them. Or if I,
But like
if,
the ones
but if
you're
I care-
following, I mean, you see
But
it on your reel, right? So like, it's just for me, it's just entertainment.
But the thing is, man,
The more the better,
But here's
no?
the thing: is I have 1,500 followers or whatever the fuck, 1,600 followers, but I follow like 4,000 people. So man,
yeah,
I
yeah.
fucking like man
No,
people.
like my ratio is like the same as
but like man,
my followers.
Right.
But like even say like you, in my mind, and maybe this is true, but in my mind, in the last like year or so, like you have not like posted anything.
No, like I've been a little quiet.
Yeah,
Now-
okay,
now
okay. So
I'm
that's
starting
about-
to come out of the closet.
So that's a bad
example.
example because you haven't been. But like, so like some people, I'm like, man, like I'll
Holy
see
shit! So that means I should be posting.
I'll
more,
see a
right?
post from somebody and I'll be like, who just fucking whatever. Like, well, the other day I saw a post from Big Daddy Kane. I'm like, yo, I follow Big Daddy Kane. Holy
Yeah,
shit!
right.
I haven't seen a post from Big Daddy Kane since I've been on Instagram. What the fuck? Then I look, I'm like, yeah, I do follow him. But I'm like, yo,
Now, just
that's
because of you, I'm gonna post more.
but that no.
Fuck.
But my point is,
God damn, man.
But my point is that's the thing is that I didn't even know I followed Big Daddy Kane. Then all of a sudden I see a post. I'm like, yo, I didn't even know I fucking followed the guy. And I see this post, so like I'm like, yo, what the fuck? How am I not seeing these posts? Next day I scroll through, I see like people I don't even fucking know, posts that I don't give a fuck about. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, I just saw a post from Big Daddy Kane for the first time in my like 6 years on Instagram, and I'm seeing some fucking chick's dog who I don't even fucking know.
Yeah,
But
What the
how's
fuck?
those,
So the thing is I'm trying to clean it up so that I see shit I'm actually interested in.
Right.
That I
Yeah.
want to see, you know? Like,
Yeah.
even like Bully said to me one day, he goes, man, if you see someone that's on there, and I'm like, yo, some of them are my friends, I want to follow them. He goes, if you go to your friend's page and they have 1 post or like 3 posts or whatever, and they haven't posted in 2 years, there's no need to follow that person. He's like,
Right.
you guys are friends or whatever, but like, you don't need to follow that person. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, that's true, man. Yeah. But that's my thing is I try to clean it all up. So I'm like, see, even with the 4G, like I went through and did a big cleanup because I'm like, I don't really need to follow all these people, you know? Like, I don't need to follow, like, no offense to fans, but certain, like, I don't really need to follow your personal fan account, right?
Yeah.
I want to see when
Well,
I
you
go
better
on 4G.
follow me.
Oh, I do, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
don't talk like.
But when I go on 4G
fuck,
specifically,
I don't want to be one of those people.
but when I go like 4G specifically, when I go on there, I want to see hip hop. You know, I want to see local artists. I want to see this. I don't want to see fucking your neighbor's dog or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? And like, no offense, it's not a bad thing.
I don't
just
mind
mean-
the neighbor's dog. Sometimes it's cute as fuck.
but on the 4G audio podcast Instagram,
Yeah.
I don't really need to see that, right?
Yeah,
So
no,
like,
for
you know
sure.
what I mean? Like little things like that. So even then go to my personal account, it's like, okay, yeah, I want to have this guy as my friend, but at the same time, like, he doesn't post anything. There's no point in me being here, right? Like whatever. I want to see the shit, right? Like I want to see shit that I can like
Fucking Ottawa's
Seriously.
affordable roofing page.
see.
I've been making those videos.
Shout it out. Come on.
Shout it out roofing. OAR, baby. Ottawa's affordable roofing. Go on YouTube, subscribe to that, baby. If you want to look at nice shingles and nice roofing with a nice curve, capping, well done. Go check that out right now. You know, it's well fucking done.
Oh,
You know,
bud.
I had the 6-minute vlog thing. I was like, fuck, if I'm gonna do vlog videos, I might as well do like the roofing videos. It's gonna bring
Yeah,
me
man.
more business.
Right, yeah.
You know, rapping, fuck, man. It's my passion. You know, I'm making tunes, nice tunes, and I want to get better hits. You know,
Right.
in my head, it's like I'm gonna get that hit one day, you know.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
That's
man.
my escape. Like,
That's- but
like
like-
right now, I'm at a 3.5 on 10 in my head with this tune.
Right.
You know, 3.5 on 10. I'm hard on myself, but
I was gonna
I'm
say,
growing.
shit, man.
I'm growing up that fucking ladder. I'm going to a fucking 10.
Selling yourself real short.
Short? No, I was a fucking 2 last year, a couple years ago.
You know
Now
what
I'm
though?
a 3.5.
Actually, no. You know what though?
I got
Okay.
room to grow here.
Well, no, but I'm saying you're selling yourself short because it actually is really good. But my thing is what I just realized once I said that out. I'm like, I said that out loud. I'm like, you know what though? At the same time,
You
tell
didn't even hear
yourself-
the
if
song,
I
actually.
was listening to it in the washroom. I
Oh,
swear to God.
can you hear it?
And- oh no, I had it on my phone.
Oh,
I
shit.
even waited in the other room till the song finished,
Oh,
so that I
God
could hear the
damn.
rest of the song because you
Respect.
guys are a bit ahead of me.
Respect.
So I even listened to the rest of the song before it came in. But it's just, oh shit, I lost my train of thought now.
It was really good. My song
was
"Tell Me
really
How You
good.
Feel" by Soul Physical was really good,
It was really good.
and people should listen to
Oh,
it
yeah,
on
no, I was
September
saying-
20th.
I was saying you're selling yourself short with a 3.5, but then you're like, I got to do better. I'm like, well, actually, you know what? If your point is I'm giving myself a 3.5 because I want to do better, then that's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
like,
it's
I'm
not
giving
selling yourself
myself
short.
room
It's
to-
criticizing yourself to the point
Yeah,
where you're like,
I'm hard on
I
myself.
gotta get hard. You know, I gotta get or not get hard. I gotta get like I gotta go hard. You know,
but
or
at the
whatever, right?
same time,
So that's kind of good.
you gotta be realistic. I'm a realistic guy. I'm not like I'm here, yo, gangsta. I'm fucking better than.
But you gotta fake it till you make it too, though.
I'm not faking shit, bro.
No, you're not. But what I'm saying is,
That's
but
it.
what you're saying is,
No,
you're like, yo,
I
not-
got 500
but what you're saying
Instagram
is, you're like, yo,
followers.
I'm not this cocky ass rapper, dude. What I'm saying is, maybe you gotta be that little bit, right? Like to like.
Okay.
Fake it till you make it in that sense, right? You know, like-
confidence. Yeah, it's
So
gotta
not
be
like faking it, but it's like even myself, man. I was like, you know what? I would listen to all these tunes and shit. I was kind of like in a spot. I'd listen to these tunes like, I'm a Boss by Meek
I am
Mill.
a boss. I mean,
And I would
literally.
listen to that song and be like, I'm a boss, I'm a boss, I'm a boss, I'm a
I'm a
boss. And I'm
boss,
like,
I'm a
yeah. And it would get me
But
into this
honestly,
shit, right?
I think
You
nowadays,
gotta fake
bro, it's people are looking more for down to earth shit.
That's true though.
You know, like it's changing again. You know, like I'm gonna go reach single daddies. I'm gonna go reach single mommies. I'm gonna be that person. I want to be classy.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
and I
I
feel
want
like
to be
you're-
real. I want to be a real artist, and I really want to go make you fucking cry in the bathroom. And
No, and your music
know?
has that vibe too. It's a very real, like message wise, but
Yeah.
it's also a very like I find like well.
be honest
I
with
was-
me, fuck.
No, I was gonna say. I was
no,
gonna
no,
say.
fucking be.
I was
be
gonna
brutal
say
with
from
me
the
right now.
soul, and I was like, oh, I don't want to be cheesy and say from the soul,
yeah.
but like it's heartfelt. You know what I mean? Though, like you like
It's
you
soul
sing in your
physical
songs,
shit,
and
you
you're
know?
like you.
I'm physically touching your soul.
but
That's
you're
it.
yeah. But I just mean like you're feeling it when you're singing it and shit, right?
You really feel
It's
my
not
shit when
just
I'm
the thing.
singing, bro?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I
swear,
appreciate
man.
that shit,
Shit.
man. I appreciate. I feel my
But
shit
even
too,
like, man, I brought my brother to that show, the one show at Avant Garde a couple years ago
Yeah?
or whatever.
Is my live performance like at the same as when you feeling you get when you're actually listening to a song? Be honest.
I think live's better because it's like you
Yeah.
see it.
Do I still give you
and
that
you're-
feeling a
but
little bit?
I think it's just that added like to have the actual physical person being
Yeah.
there and like
Performing it.
doing it. You know what I mean? I think that's better.
There's a lot of
Not-
people that
I
are
don't mean
rapping.
the-
I can't even understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't mean the
You know?
quality is better or anything. I just mean that I feel like it's better because it's actually seeing the where the
Yeah.
energy's coming from. It's not just feeling or hearing the
thank
energy.
you. I
It's
appreciate
coming
that.
from the thing. But like I said, I brought my brother to that one show. I think I performed. Me and B Show performed or whatever at
Yeah.
it, and then you were performing at it too with,
Yeah.
with Ricochet. But he's because you came up and talked to me. I introduced you to him and shit. He's like, oh, who's that guy? I'm like, oh, whatever. Yeah. So point is now anytime I talk about that show, he's a bit, oh, is that with the guy? And I'm like,
With
yeah,
the guy,
yeah.
Soul Physical.
So then tonight or the other night, I'm like, last night, I'm like, oh, actually, our guest tomorrow is fucking the guy from that show. He's like, oh yeah, that's right. He's like, he's the one that was like,
and talking about that, is there anybody in the comments right now?
there's a couple,
Yeah,
but
Timinator.
But yo, just
says,
real quick.
What's up?
Terminator, what up,
Yeah.
dude?
I'm almost done. But no, so but no, then
He's
I
almost
said,
done.
I say, yo, I'm like, yeah, I'm like Soul Physical, whatever, blah blah. He's like, he was the one with that show, this and that. He's like, yo, he's like, I kind of didn't remember. He's like, yeah. He's like, oh, he's like, that's the guy. He's like, he performed with his brother and shit, right? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, he was the fucking like hype dude.
But
or
now
whatever,
I'm
like the
performing
energy
more
guy,
alone
right?
now. Like
Yeah?
I'm performing more alone now. Like I've done my
But
feature.
he appreciated your set.
What's
too,
his
though.
name?
Tyler is his name.
Oh, Tyler Terminator.
No, not this
Okay,
guy. No,
no, no.
Tyler, my brother. No.
Tyler, well, yo, what up, Tyler? I appreciate you too, man.
like I said, I think you guys met like very, very briefly, but like it was just weird in the crowd
Okay.
yelling at each other or whatever.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's just funny because you were the one person that like he met that night or whatever that he like really remembered or whatever.
Nice. I
But-
appreciate that.
But whenever I
That's-
brought it up last night, though, he mentioned your
You know
your
what?
set,
I
and was
felt like
yo, I'm like, what the fuck?
I felt
How
like
do you remember
shit
that?
coming into this interview. Now I'm gonna come out feeling good.
Hey, the 4G effect, man. The 4G effect.
But man, I really appreciate you guys having me on here.
Hey,
and,
man, we appreciate you coming out.
appreciate that very much,
Yeah.
man.
For sure. Promote all your shit one more time.
Promote
Get
one
it.
more. So September 20th, I got a video coming out. Call me, tell me how you feel. I'm talking to the baby mama, and it's a direct message. I love you still, and we're just gonna, I haven't seen my daughter in 2 years, bro.
Yo,
no way.
how was she, man?
That's let's be real about that, man. Like it's hard, but at the same time, I've accepted it.
How old is she?
Because what am I gonna do? Am I gonna fight? I've lost the battle. I fucked up. I'll be honest with you. I fucked up.
Right.
And this song explains that a lot, very much. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna accept it, or am I gonna like beat myself to death over
Right,
this?
right.
And I
Dog.
think this song here is about giving strength and motivation to those dads, where you either accept the situation, and by accepting the situation, I think a lot of good outcome is gonna come out of that, and that will just come back to you.
True, man.
So
Yo,
I think
dude.
by being patient, by being,
Yo, I didn't-
not beating yourself up to death and killing yourself, I
Yeah,
think that
yeah.
you can make it through out of this, and things will work itself out. And I think God has a fucking way, you
Yeah,
know.
man.
So
Dude, I didn't see my son from
it's a big
like,
conversation.
January 2013
Really.
till
So you're really gonna like this song.
June
man.
2019. That was like 6 and a bit years. In that time, I was able to get like a couple visits here and there and shit like that. But it was like
It's
very
hard, yo.
scarce and shit and like whatever and like. So yeah, I think this song's gonna resonate with me for sure.
Yeah.
But it's so I just saying I've been in this situation, I've been there. But the thing is like you're saying like what am I gonna do for you? Like what am I gonna like cause more issues or whatever?
I feel you.
But like what that's what caused that for me is that I went and I caused these issues
Yeah.
and fucking that's what made that whole situation happen and it
You
fucked
know what?
me.
I fucked up too, man.
But even then,
we
man,
fuck up.
I
you
went
know?
through times too where I was like, yo, I'm like, what do I do, man? I don't want to fucking do anything. I just want to give up. Like, what the fuck do I do? I'm like, okay, man, like just go to work.
Well, sometimes,
and fucking do
like-
this and like bull through it and just do whatever. But
Well,
like I
that's
would have
it.
these situations sometimes where it's just like, yo, and my boss is a good friend of mine. So I just be like, yo, man, I'm gonna go for a walk, and he's like, yeah, go for a walk.
But you
And
gotta
I'm just
do
like, yo,
you
what
at the
fuck,
at the
man?
end of
Like,
the day. You've got to do you because
we gotta
if-
push
if-
through it. Is my point. You got
Yeah,
you still
you
gotta
gotta
do
push
it, right?
through
Like,
it, but you can't kill you. Like, I mean, if you're gonna kill yourself and you're gonna beat yourself up, what's the point? You're not even gonna be mentally right to be in
Right.
your daughter's life anyway. So it's a challenge. It's
No,
a
it's true,
test.
man.
You know, you gotta go through it and you gotta accept it. Accepting, I think, is the most important thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Accepting the situations where you could actually mentally accept and move on.
That's the first step, though. I think,
Me, it
man,
took me
because-
forever, dude. Like,
Yeah.
and by writing songs and shit like that, it really helped me.
Helped, yeah.
But by accepting the situation, being like, okay, I wasn't in the perfect position to even be in her life. You know, I was doing drugs, I was fucking drinking, you know, and I wasn't waking up sometimes, and I wasn't even going to pick her up a lot of times. And I'll be
Right.
honest, and I fucked up.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I don't even think I deserve her.
Man, I don't think
But
that's
I
true,
think
man.
eventually, yes.
Right.
Eventually, yes. I think I need to heal myself and get myself better.
But I think that feeling
But she's
comes from
safe though.
something else,
My daughter's safe. She has a good mother. She's got a good family and shit. So I'm not worried about that. You
That's
know,
good.
I was actually more worried of her being with me. I'll tell you the goddamn truth. You know, and it's hard to say that, but it feels good to say that at the same time because I'm sure a lot of guys would relate to that.
Right.
But me, I'm just being patient. I'm fixing myself, and eventually, if she decides to be in my life, because she decided not to be in my life, actually, believe it or not, I was gonna go. I was
Okay.
picking her up, and she didn't want to come.
Right.
You know,
but they don't have a say until they're fucking 12.
But you know what? Actually,
but you don't want to fucking
my
force them to hang out
parents,
with you. And be
my
all
parents were
resent you and shit.
divorced, and I've been in that fucking
Yeah.
Yeah.
tug of war,
Right.
and I understand the situation.
Yeah.
And trust me, it's not a situation I want to put my daughter in.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
Sure.
My parents were
Well-
forcing me to go and this and that.
Yeah.
Yo,
and
even-
trust me, it fucked me up, bro.
Yo, even the other night, so it was like Tuesday night. I was talking to my son's mother, but he was already in bed, I was like, yo, what's going on this week? Like, whatever. We're trying to like make a plan because they're gone this weekend, but this is my weekend.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I'll try and see them this week or whatever, right? Like during one of the nights or whatever. So me and her were kind of talking, but I never messaged her back. So the next day we were talking about it. But my point is the kid, like my son's at school, right? So me and her are talking about like, oh yeah, she's like, is tonight good? Like whatever, yeah, you can go to a movie and dinner and shit, whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. So then later in the afternoon, I was gonna text her and be like, yo, like by the way, like when he gets out the bus, don't tell him, hey, surprise, you're going to hang out with your dad, like whatever, you know. I'm like, you know, so I didn't end up saying it. But whenever he got off the bus, she texted me and she's like, he's tired, he's grumpy. I'm like, don't tell him, ask him. Like, see if he wants to come hang out.
Well, that's it,
Don't
man.
fucking force him because I'm like, I don't want him to come with me.
Well,
like,
that's
not,
it.
Not like for me, like it's not that I'm upset, but it's like, I don't want him to come with me. He's going to be upset about it because then he's going to go home and hate me or whatever, right?
it actually does psychological damage, bro.
Yeah, but he was stoked anyways. Like, whenever they pulled up, he's like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, you want to go see this movie? He's like, yeah, fuck yeah, like whatever. Well, he doesn't swear.
One day I'll be ready, you know? Like, one day, like, I'm fighting. Like, I'm sending letters and stuff. Like, you know, I'm doing the best I can, you know?
That's all you can do, man.
It's all I can do at the moment. And I feel like when she's going to get to a certain age, if she wants to decide to see me, I'm going to be right there, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's responsible.
And I'll be happy. I'll be happy regardless.
Right.
It's responsible of you to
I've
like
mentally
recognize it though, that you're
sure.
like,
Yeah.
okay, I don't think that it's like whatever, but
Mushrooms help me a lot with
Yeah.
that.
And it's come full
But
circle.
anyways, man, thanks you guys for having me on.
Hey, man.
And
fucking right,
time's
man.
running short on me right now.
It's all good. It's our
But,
pleasure. Thanks for coming out, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
I
we
appreciate you
appreciate
guys.
you,
It's
man.
always a good time. And like I said, September 20th, the video's coming out. I'm on Spotify, the Back from the Dead mixtape. Contact me directly if you guys want to buy a CD.
On
I'll ship it
Instagram.
to you, man, like $15 or something like that. You know,
There you
I
go.
got to pay that shipping and shit,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But I'm growing my fans. Come on, man. Show some support. I got some good tunes coming on the way, baby.
Just
So
before,
physical.
just before we sign off, did you do the lightning round last time you were through?
No,
Oh,
I
he
think
would-
we
he would
did.
have, yeah.
It's just
I'm
a
ready.
quick
Let's
question.
Let's do it.
Oh, wow.
It's like
We already did it.
Did we do it?
Yeah, we
it's
definitely
like
would have.
Gatorade or
No, did we do
Powerade.
it tonight?
No,
Pizza or
not
tacos?
tonight, but
Are we
there-
doing it tonight?
No, I think we did it last time.
Yeah,
we
we
did it
like-
last
It's like
time.
pizza or tacos, Powerade.
Yeah,
Gatorade.
okay.
We already did that.
So, all right, we did it last time. So, you guys are going to have to watch the first episode back again if you guys want to see that lightning
Yeah.
round.
That's it. And I always
Make sure to
forget to do
subscribe.
this, but whenever we have a returning guest, I always find myself being like, it was episode. Oh,
Yeah,
I forget.
right.
So I got to remember what episode it is.
No, like you got to write Soul Physical Podcast or
Right here.
4G Soul
Yeah,
Physical.
it'll pop up.
It'll just pop up. I was surprised. I was like, 'cause I was preparing for this episode. I was like, shit,
Yeah.
what did I look like last time?
What did I wear?
No, I was like, how was I acting?
Right.
Yo, I think you were wearing a shirt this color.
Yeah.
I was, yeah.
Great.
And I was wearing an
Yeah.
Ashes
Oh,
to
yo,
Ruby-
dude, I was wearing the same fucking t-shirt,
No
dog.
way.
Look at that.
No way.
You're-
That's
wha-
great.
You don't change clothes, bro? What's going on? Hold on.
That's too funny. Yeah.
Yeah, it's clean. It's
Oh,
clean.
yeah, I
it's
was going to
clean.
say it might not be.
Actually,
Yeah.
smell fucking good. What kind of cologne you wearing?
shit.
Versace Blue, I think.
Woohoo! You
Uh,
should squirt me with that before I leave.
Episode 32. That's actually my lucky number.
Damn.
32.
There we go. If you guys want to
Yeah.
check out the lightning round on episode 32, go check that out. Soul
That was a
Physical.
good idea.
baby.
That was a good connection. Yeah, that was a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking right. At Soul Physical on Instagram.
Yeah, come on. I want to see at least 3 new followers today. At least 3 followers, man. Come
Go
on.
follow him.
What's the YouTube?
Go follow him.
YouTube is
Just Soul-
Groundwork
Oh,
Records
Groundworks, that's
Canada.
That's
There you go.
right.
Subscribe to that.
But if you
too.
go to YouTube and you write Soul Physical, you're gonna end up seeing that orange tree.
Right.
Sick
That
logo, by
orange
the way.
tree.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's got
Gang,
spinning
gang.
discs and the logo.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I want to
Dope.
thank Soul Physical for coming through,
Yeah,
man.
No
thanks,
problem, man.
Much love, homie.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
For sure.
Peace.
Thanks to Jonesy for making it all happen.
Yeah.
Thanks